Hello everyone. I decided to do my term project on Nike. As the largest seller of athletic footwear and apparel, Nike attempts to be on the forefront of all innovations in every aspect of their business. Nike's management theory uses the organizational environment theory as well as the behavioral management approach to maximize its valuable resources. They put extreme value on reporting, creativity, and community impact, and these values are very important for all of their managers' decisions. Nike takes a strong approach to diversity and inclusion, for they even have a team in place to manage it. Nike has chosen a matrix organizational structure, and this is one reason for the company's overall success. Nike is a revolutionary company, and not just for the products they have created. Combinations of organizational and behavioral management theories have been designed by Nike to increase efficiency and overall performance. Organizational theory says that there are forces and conditions that operate beyond an organization's boundaries, but affect the manager's ability to acquire and utilize resources. As a well-developed company in the 20th century, a manager is irrational if they don't consider the environment outside their company. Nike works with contract manufacturers to apply lean manufacturing, an approach that delivers the highest quality product while eliminating all types of waste, including lost time and material. Considering and utilizing outside resources is a very good way to increase production and efficiency in the workplace. In addition to this, Nike uses their version of behavioral management theory, which is very empowering to their employees. Behavioral management is a study of how managers should personally behave to motivate employees and encourage them to perform at high levels and be committed to the achievement of the organizational goals. This seems like an efficient approach, however, Nike has put their own slight twist on it to make it even better. They are currently attempting to switch from a more monitored workplace to one that requires more self-management from their employees. They believe this will ultimately lead to more stimulating systematic changes as well as improving the lives of their employees. Providing employees with more autonomy can only inspire creativity and innovation, exactly what Nike is attempting to do. Nike has three main values that they have relied on since the beginning. These include reporting, creativity, and community impact. A robust corporate reporting process has been implemented, and they believe it is key in their managerial decisions. Nike's company profile states that through reporting, we've come to better understand and address our environmental footprint, especially our use of water, our creation and reuse of waste, and the toxicity of materials and processes used to make our products. One sustainable innovation that Nike created in the 1990s is the reuse of shoe collection. Nike has collected and recycled more than 28 million pairs of used athletic shoes, turning them into new, superior performance gear and also incorporating them into thousands of sports services. Creativity is also another important piece, for Nike is always attempting to innovate and invent things that have never been seen before. Their Flyknit technology is one of their best innovations yet. Shoe uppers usually consist of multiple parts cut and sewn together. However, Flyknit provides the same amount of support, flexibility, and breathability, but into only one upper part, which drastically reduces the waste from the manufacturing process. Finally, community relations are extremely important for Nike, and it has to be, for the community is the consumer. They have created the Nike Foundation in an attempt to provide support to adolescent girls, especially those in poverty. They reported that the Nike Foundation's own investments have directly helped more than 500,000 girls around the world to fulfill their potential, providing grants to more than 100 organizations in more than 80 countries over 9 years. There are lots of other causes and organizations that Nike provides support for as well. Giving back to the world is important for Nike because it leaves a positive impact and convinces customers to stay loyal. Nike's culture is all about innovation, and they believe diversity and inclusion are important elements to this. They have created a diverse team that drives global strategy, policy development, assessment, measurement, communications, and integration with other business units to leverage diversity and inclusion as a competitive advantage. Along with this, they have attempted to build an inclusive culture within the entire organization. Nike uses a workshop to help teams reveal real-life interactions that provide the basis for how diversity drives creativity and innovation. Nike's diversity profile reveals that they employ about as many men as women, and about 60% of Nike's workers are Caucasian. This seems to be a big number, but it makes sense considering Nike is an American company. There have been reports of mistreating overseas factory workers, but Nike is making its best efforts to change that. They have established a code of conduct and an internal team to help manage the working conditions overseas. Overall, Nike's diversity is strong, and combined with the increasingly inclusive culture, they are sure to continue their success in this area of the business. Nike has designed their business to operate under a matrix organizational structure. This means that the employees and resources are organized by function and by product. This includes the CEO, Mark Parker, along with functional managers who manage apparel and shoe lines, financing, and all other aspects of business. Nike chooses to separate their teams based on footwear, apparel, equipment, and another global function, which accounts for the rest of the business within the company. This allows for greater efficiency, productivity, and specialization amongst each of the teams. Each team has its own manager who reports to the regional managers. These managers and teams are divided up all around the world, and the global headquarters being in Beaverton, Oregon. Because Nike is so big and there are so many different lines of authority, it is hard to keep all the relevant information in order. A matrix structure is the most efficient because it allows for easier communication and flexibility between teams and managers. There are many ways that Nike is running an efficient business. By using outside resources and empowering their employees, Nike makes innovation from the inside very achievable and realistic. Their values, including reporting, creativity, and community impact, are extremely important in managing and continuing their overall success as a company. Nike's diverse approach makes employees from all backgrounds feel like they are working in a structured and supportive workplace. Although they have mistreated factory workers overseas in the past, they are trying to repair the damage they have done. The matrix organizational structure leads to more effective communication and a stronger business as a whole. Thank you for listening.